Come sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peaseblossom?
Yeah, ready.
Scratch my head, Peaseblossom. And where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me your honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, Monsieur, and, good Monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with honey bags, Signor. Oh, where's Monsieur Mustardseed?
Ready.
Give me your niece, Monsieur Mustardseed. Pray you leave your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing, Monsieur, good Monsieur, but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to a barber's, Monsieur, for methinks I am marvelously hairy about the face, and I'm such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Ah, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, for she his hairy temples then had rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew, which sometimes on the buds was wont to swell like round orient pearls, stood now within the pretty floweret's eyes, like tears that did their own disgrace bewail. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her changeling child, which she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes.
And gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 cents. Music call, music such as shall sleep. Is this life? Is this just now and thou wakest with thy own fool's eyes peep. triumphantly. And blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity. Fear can tend and mock, I do hear the morning lark. Then my queen, in silence sad, triply after the night's shade, we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon. Come, my lord, in our flights, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found, with these models on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed, and since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction. I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear. With sounds of Sparta, never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near, seemed all one mutual cry. I have never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder. My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so flued, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew.
Crook-kneed and dewlap like the Saiyan bulls, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each, a cry more tunable was never hollered to, nor cheered with horn, in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear, but soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius this Helena, well, there's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace our solemnity. But speak, Egeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds, but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord. I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy. To sleep by hate and fear no enmity. My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep, half waking, as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now do bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, and thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now as to the remembrance of an idol god, which in childhood I did dote upon. And all of my faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye is to Helena. To her was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But as in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. Egeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable. Methinks I see these things through parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own, not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep. We dream. But do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yes, and my father.
Hippolyta.
He did bid us to follow him to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Peter Quince? Flute the bellows mender? Snout the tinker? Starveling? God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was... There is no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had... But man is a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, nor ear of man hath not seen, nor man's hand is able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what dream my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.